Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad you've joined me once again for another magic review of the latest and the greatest, right? The latest and the greatest. Now, if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know I kind of gravitate towards card tricks, mentalism, sometimes stage. Today, doing a coin trick, or at least I thought it was a coin trick. I thought it was a coin trick because it's called Tango Phantom Coins. And if you don't know, Tango Magic puts out a lot of really great coin tricks. But it's not really a coin trick. I mean, it is in that it's a trick that uses coins, but this is certainly within anybody's wheelhouse. That said, a coin magician would probably have a lot of fun with this because it's a little outside the norm, and you're gonna get all the coins. You're gonna get real dollar coins with this. So once you're done with this trick, and I'm kind of jumping to the end, but let's say you do this trick as your opener. Once you're done, you're in the perfect position because now you've got $3 coins that are ungimmicked, and you could just go into any of your favorite 3-coin routines. All right, so what are we talking about here? What is this? This is called Phantom Coins, and it's put out by Tango and Antonio Kamimoto. And he says phantom throughout this whole thing. He calls them phantom coins or a phantom silk. I think in English we would say ghost, I think, because the way he speaks about the story. There's a little bit of a language barrier there. His original language is Spanish. That's his first language. And so I would say we would call this ghost because he's showing a silk. So there's a see-through, giant, really big silk, okay? And you can see all the way through it. It's very transparent. And he calls it, the phantom silk, or he calls it, it's like a ghost, right? Because if you put it on your hand and you wave it around, it would look like a ghost. And then he brings out a needle and thread and shows that you can stab the needle all the way through the silk, and you can watch the thread go right through it. I mean, it's that transparent that you can see a needle and thread going all the way through it. So he says, let's do an experiment. And so he brings out $3 coins. And he takes all 3 coins, puts them into the silk, gives it a twist, and you can see all 3 coins trapped there. And then he goes into a trick that you might have seen before, where the coins pass through the silk. So he does it once, he kind of gives it a couple taps, and you can see the coins start to fall out, and 1 coin is free. And you can hand that coin out for inspection. It's a legit coin. And then he says, let's do it again. And so he gives a little tap, and the second coin starts to fall out, and it lands out into your spectator's waiting hand. And he says, all right, let's go back and do the needle experiment again. So he's got the coin in the silk, and it's really in there, by the way. It's really in there. Takes the needle and thread, stabs it into the coin, and you can see it. It's not like it's happening undercover, It's not like the old needle and the carrot trick where you tell people, oh, I'm stabbing my finger, right? They can really, do you know that one? It's a gag trick. They can really see the needle going through the silk, through the coin, and out the other side. And as you pull on it, you can watch the thread going right through. In fact, you can actually hold it by the thread and the silk and let go, and the coin will be suspended under the silk because it's being held by the thread. You can pull it all the way out, give it a twist again, drop the coin out again into their waiting hand. The silk, the needle, the thread, and all 3 coins can be examined. All right, let's say you pay your $79 to hocus-pocus.com. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get everything. Like I said, you get everything. So you get 3 real examinable dollar coins. You get the silk, you get the needle, you get the thread, you get 27 minutes of instruction, and you get the gimmicked coin, which I still believe is a real coin. It's a real coin that just has a modification that allows you to pass a needle through it. And as an extra bonus, and I don't know if you know this about Tango, but Tango does this with all their coin tricks. If you buy a product from Tango, they give you a second URL, and that second URL gives you access to their entire library. So you'll get all kinds of coin tricks. I think there's 100 coin tricks that use regular coins, gimmick coins, expanded shells, copper, silver, brass, scotch soda, pen, through coin, folding coin, Okido boxes, and so much more. Is it what I thought? Well, a little bit. I mean, I've seen the coin through silk trick before, right? And this trick is also based off of a Chris Powers and Miguel Gomez effect. Is it well made? It's very well made. I mean, like I said, you're getting real coins, so you can't get much more real made than that. And you can get the large silk, the needle, the thread. You get everything from Tango. It's awesome. What's the video like? Because after that, the only thing you have left is, you know, a 27-minute video. So it's a Vimeo file. Okay, it's a Vimeo file, which means it's out there in Vimeo, and you can download it, which is nice. You got a camera that's, I think it's handheld. I think it's tracking his movement because you're pretty much getting one shot the whole time. He's indoors. He's in kind of a nice little setting. The beginning starts off great because he talks in English, and then when he goes into the performance mode, there's a dub because he's talking Spanish to the camera, but there's a dub underneath that. And he does the performance twice. So he does the whole trick once with patter, so that you would see how you would do it if you had a spectator. Then he does the whole trick again to music. So he shows you what it would look like in pantomime if you were doing this on stage. And then the video takes an unexpected turn, and then it goes to full Spanish. And I thought, oh wait, I've done something wrong. I didn't turn on subtitles. There weren't subtitles to turn on. And I said, oh wait, I should go back out to Vimeo and look and see if there was an option for Spanish out on Vimeo. There was not. So right now the ad copy says it's in Spanish and English. They probably thought that there would be subtitles, but there aren't. So you need a little bit of Spanish to get by for the video. However, you could just lower the volume and just watch it silently. It's not hard to figure out. So the only other thing you need to learn, and this is just your difficulty level, right? Your practice and difficulty level. The last part is switching it out. So in truth, you're doing this entire effect with another clean, examinable coin palmed in your hand. So you're holding the silk, you're doing all these tricks, and you're palming a coin the entire time. Okay? And I'm only telling you this, you know, so that you understand, so that once you get the trick, you're not like going, oh, this was beyond me. It's not that big of an obstacle to get over, okay? Because the trick isn't as hard as it might sound. And that's why I was saying at the top of this, it's not really a coin trick per se. I mean, the objects that you're using are coins, but that's as far as it is, because you're not really using any standard coin sleights with this, which I think is also why the video is only 27 minutes, right? I mean, it's a series of repeated effects of the twisting and the exposing. And again, the needle works with the gaff, so that's, you know, easy to do. And then it's just that last switch, and you're good. And of course, that's what I was able to make out because I can't speak Spanish. So if there was any other extra subtleties or tips or advice that he gave, I didn't pick it up if it was just verbal. I only could see, you know, I could only learn what he was showing on the screen. So if he said something extra, then I would have missed it because I don't speak Spanish. Pocket space, this is all very minimal. I mean, I know the silk looks really big when you see it, but because of its lightweight material, you're able to ball it up. And I mean, if you folded it nicely, it could get pretty small. And then the coins, the needle, and the thread are all small too. So these are things you could use as walk around, but it looks very parlor-y, very stagey because of how big the silk is. And that silk creates this illusion that the trick is so much bigger than it actually is. And like I was saying, come on, you do that as an opener, right? Now you've ditched your gimmick, put your silk away, and you've got $3 coins, perfect for any coin routine, 3-fly routine, coins across, right? There's so many ways you could go with this. It's a great opener, and the fact that they give you the coins, great. So I would say positives, you know, it's a beautiful trick. It is, it's a beautiful trick. Positives, they give you everything you need, including the coins. Positives, they leave you with 3 ready-to-go coins so that you can go on to your next trick. So lots of great positives. Negatives, I mean, the only negative is mine, right? Because I can't speak Spanish, but It doesn't mean somebody else couldn't. So that was just, well, and the ad copy says, okay, well, to be fair, the ad copy says that the instructions are in English, and they weren't. So I guess that's a little bit of a fault on them. But like I said, it shouldn't be a problem. And that's everything I can say about the Phantom coins from Tango. That's the end of my video. I hope that helped you out. Hoped I introduced you to something that maybe was or wasn't on your radar. If that's the case, do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow, click all the clickety clicks, do all the button pushes, do all the bing bong bing bong 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 that you know how to do. That makes me feel good. It elicits all the feels. It does. It encourages me to keep on going day after day after day. Hey, I want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you want to purchase it for yourself, that's where you should go. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.